Hello and welcome back to Survival with a Twist. We are still stuck in the Twilight Forest. If you missed that last episode, then yeah, head over there to last episode. We went over to the Twilight Forest and we got ourselves stuck because of some mod compatibility issues. My portal didn't appear, but I don't see it as much of an issue. I will just venture onwards, try to find a diamond, and yeah, try to get out of here. So, we were outside a maze the last time. So, what we're going to do now is we're just going to go through this maze and see what we find. Let's see. Oh, there's more of those fireflies, some wheat. Shears. Shears is good. We need shears because there is one quest in the Twilight Forest which requires shears. So we'll do that. Take a few more of these. I really like them. They're really cool. They work like torches, but they have these little. You see those little dots flying around them. Really cool. Okay, let's onwards. There should be more chests, and there should be more spawners. That's where we just been. Dead end. By the way, I'm horrible when it comes to mazes, so please bear with me. Let's see. Here we go. There's another spawner. More of those wolves. Hostile wolves, they're called. And two chests. That's cool. Let's see what we find. Ink sac we don't have a need for. Some sticks we might need. Yeah, apples. We might as well take these apples with us. So let's go deeper into the maze. There should be a spider spawner as well. So, how have you all been? I hope you all had a nice day. I myself... Oh, there's a bat. Nice, we still can get out of the PetBat. I myself haven't done much because I recorded this episode straight after I hear the spider. So, where are you, Spideys? Don't jump over. Oh, hedge spider, there we go. Those bug stomper achievement. Cool. A whole bunch of new achievements. They are called hedge spiders. And they are right here. They're poisonous. So, they're gone as well now. Brilliant. Let's check out this chest. Nothing too special in these chests and these mazes. I noticed that last time as well. There is not really any useful gear in them. Like basic items, as you just saw. Or there's another set of shears. Bit of wood, bit of this, bit of that. Sand, yeah, cool. I need glass for my house. That's pretty good. Ah, those melons. Yeah, I ignored them in the last chest, but now I'm taking them. So, yeah, that was pretty much the maze. We have some jack-o'-lanterns outside, which is pretty cool. Can take them as well. Make some more light around our hut. Make it all spooky and stuff. Okay. Let's just venture onwards. What we need to find actually is one of those hills. For those of you who don't know, the hills, or those almost round-shaped hills in the Twilight Forest, there are almost 100% of them are hollow, and on the inside you find a lot of nasty beasties and spawning thingies. What direction do we come from? This direction. So we're heading onwards in that direction. Yeah, but they're hollow. They're full of like spawners and stuff like this, but they're also filled with ores. There's lots and lots of ores in them. Ah, yeah, over here. I noticed that last time around when the Better Dungeons mod and the Twilight Forest are kind of clashing with each other. And over there you see a dungeon. There, this way. You see a dungeon that normally in the overworld spawns underground. And now here it's kind of like, looks like a road. So that's something which is not as compatible as you would like it to be. So let's head this way in case there's any game crashes going on once I head that towards that dungeon. I don't think so. I think it will work fine. The insta spawners will spawn the mobs, and there's a bunch of chests and stuff, but it's just not pretty. Let's find a hill. Let's find one of those hills. Ow. There is a dense forest. I do not like them. Over there, that bit, as you see on the map there, it's all like one green mass, but that's all tree tops you can see on the map, as you see there. It's called the dense forest, and in there, not much, a bunch of mobs spawning because it's always dark in there. We need a hill. We find these hills in this direction. What's this? What's this, he asked. Looks like a finger pointing that way, doesn't it? Looks a bit like a finger pointing that way. So shall we head that direction? I don't want to do the dense forest just yet. So we'll head towards the swampy bit over here, because I saw a hut there. Let's just head there. It's kind of like aimless right now. It's a bit not planned, because I was actually planning in last episode to just come over here, check out what's going on, if we spawned in the same spot, set up camp, and then head back over to the overworld, get some material, and do this all planned. But we get kind of stranded here, so we'll do it a bit of an exploration episode here. We just walk aimlessly and try to find things. Let's get some sand with us, so we can put some windows into our little hut. That should do. So, shall we head back towards the hut, because those hills are in those kind of biomes over there. So what I'm gonna do is, so I don't just like walk around aimlessly, look, oh look, a tree, and oh hey, another tree, and oh more sand. So I just kinda, I'm gonna do a jump cut, and then once I find that hill I was talking about, I'll jump back in. I mean, for those of you who haven't seen the Twilight Forest yet, this might look all pretty and stuff, but for most of you, you've seen it last time, I hope. And yeah, you probably tried it as well. It's just a forest. It's just a magical little foresty thingy. So I'm gonna head out this way, and try to find one of those hills, and I'll see you back when I found one. So, there I am again, on my search for a hill, which I didn't find. I found this one. It's a questing ram. I did that last season as well. There's lots of them around. This is what I was talking about with the shears, when I found the shears in the maze. You will, let's see, there should be, oh, there's a button as well this time around. Plop. Did he take it now immediately, or did I pick it up? Oh, he took it immediately. Ah, that's cool. There is 16 colors of wool. There should be some in here. Let's see. Yep, there is. Yeah, he took a white one or a gray one. And there is 3 more colors here. I'll quickly show you what you need to do. You either put him up there and shoot him at him, apparently, or you just feed it to him. Boom. So. And then the line will show up right on him. He will extend a little more, and once you gave him all 16 colors of wool, boom, there you go, you see. Once you give him all, thanks for participating and cooperating here. Once you give him all 16 colors of wool, he will give you a bunch of items. He will give you a block of every ore, block of diamonds, and there we go. We got our diamonds to get home. Block of gold, block of iron, block of lapis, block of emeralds, and also he will give you one thing called crumble horn. It's a horn that makes you sound like a sheep, but will make you be able to crumble stone. So, did we bring our shears? No, yes we did. So what we're going to do now is a fairly boring hunt for wool. There is, let me just see if I find one around here then immediately. There is rams and sheep type of thingies running around here. Whoa, there's a whole flock of wolves down there. They're friendly wolves, aren't they? Yeah, good. That's pretty cool. And lots of chicken. Yeah, there is those ram running around here in different colors. Usually, this looks really cool here. Sorry, I get really sidetracked here with the color changing stuff and so on. That looks really cool. Trippy. And those color changing trees. Yeah, like I was saying, now for the third time, there is different colored rams running around here. Probably not over there in that fiery bit. And all you need to do is shear them and hopefully find all the different colors and then go back to that ram to feed it to him, and he will reward you with all the ores and the crumble horn. But this is a bit tedious. You gotta run around and find all of them, and they are in the biomes that look like this, the colorful foresty ones. They are in the normal foresty ones. They are in the plain ones. I made a waypoint already so we don't lose this guy. And they are, yeah, that's why they're hanging around water and so on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on searching for one of these hills now. And oh, look at the bunnies. Look at the bunnies. Oh, forest bunnies. Look, there's more little bunnies. Careful. Ooh, you look evil. Yes, you do. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm going to search for one of those hills, and while I search for the hills, I will, for one of those hills, I will share what I find in my way, and I'll see you either when I'm close to getting all the wool, or when I'm finding one of those hills. Here we go with a ravine. Now we're not gonna go down the ravine yet. Well, we need to establish a portal home first. There's some iron over there. Very good on iron. Ooh, I heard something there. Again, sidetracked. Something that was missing. Yes! Something that was missing the last time around. Because they weren't in there. Kobolds! There's kobolds. I'm not gonna go down there now. I wanna shoot him with a... Yeah, cool. They are spawned in caves and underground. We will come across them later on. They're really irritating because they spawn in masses, and they do not have a spawner. They spawn around water. Everywhere where it's wet, they're gonna spawn out of water. And there's another type of there's a squirrel, forest squirrel. Another type of kobold or kind of foresty type of creature underground as well. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna come across those at some point. I'm gonna head into the jump cut now to see if I find either all the wool or the hill. Oh, noisy thingy. If you want to really annoy somebody, hide these things underground in their place. You can turn off that sound as well in the config file. Okay, giant mushroom. Like I said, distraction. Ooh, there's one of those hills. Perfect. Just before I wanted to jump cut. There we go. This is what we were looking for, like one of those little hill thingies here. And inside of them are lots and lots of ores and creatures and stuff. So let's head on inside. Where is my proper pick? There we go. Let's head on inside, and hopefully this is one of these. Because, like I said, 99% of hills are hollow. Yes, there we go. Oh, and perfect. Look, right above a diamond. Perfect. Perfect example. Right above a diamond. And what is with the what's with those hills is they are hollow, like I said, and then they have. Let me just open up a little bit here. Those stalagmites full of ores hanging from the ceiling, and unfortunately, it is really difficult to get all this stuff because the floor is crawling with the nastiest things. There is bugs that shoot fire. Then there is a certain kind of bug that lifts you up and wants to throw you into lava, and it is just crazy. But here we got our diamond. Where did it go? Oof, I thought it fell down. There we got our diamond. Perfect. Yeah, I'm a bit scared of losing all my stuff now before I establish the way back home. So I'm not gonna just jump down there. I hope I can show you these bugs and kobolds which are roaming down there. There's glowstone plenty as well. What is that? It's just a spider. Ah, yeah, those cave spiders are around here as well. It's just really, really annoying to be down there. Normal spider as well. Let's see if we find something I can show you. Zombies. There is some kobolds over there running around by the water fountain. Did they take out those irritating bugs? And I'm not talking about bugs in the game. I'm talking about bugs, like creepy crawlies bugs. Because they were usually down there as well. Yeah, I'm holding shift click if you're wondering what I'm doing here. I'm holding shift down while building myself around the ceiling of this to see if I can show you those creepy crawlies. Ah, there was one. There was one. They're still there. There you go. A fire beetle. They shoot giant flames. That wasn't me, by the way. That was one of the kobolds down there. They have this nasty laughter. So, I'm not gonna jump in there now. I will definitely at some point show you more about the caves. There is some really cool items in those chests down there in the caves. But we got what we came for. I do not want to lose all the stuff and then end up not making it out of the Twilight Forest. So we're gonna make ourselves a waypoint. The best strategy to go about those caves is, like I just did, work your way across the ceiling, and when you're done that, work your way across the ceiling towards the spawners of those beetles. Let's put a waypoint here. Waypoint. What are we calling it? Hill. Yeah, hill loot. There we go. And we know. And it's nice and pink. So, yeah, like I said, you work your way across the top of the cave until you get to the spawners of those beetles, and then you just destroy those spawners, and then once you've done that, you can work your way down and empty out those hills. It's a tedious, long process, but it is really rewarding. And this was just a small hill. There's bigger hills around here, and like I said, the Twilight Forest is amazing when it comes to ores and loot and stuff like that. There's a few castles around here as well we're going to do at some point, but we have done so much dungeon crawling in the overworld that I thought we'll leave those castles for another time. maybe towards the end of the series. Ah, come on, now I'm getting stuck on a hillside here. So, I haven't seen any of these rams to shear yet. But okay, I thought there was a game crash just there. That's why I was like, cut the recording quickly before it crashes. But it wasn't. It was just like a lag. Yeah, like I said, we haven't seen any of these rams yet, but once we get back to the overworld, oh, we need flowers to get to the overworld. We can always shear some normal sheep and color the wool and get it that way. That's always an alternative, because normally they're everywhere, but yeah, you can't have it all. So let's take just red flowers this time. And hope that when we get back to the overworld, that the portal doesn't destroy like the house or anything, or comes up somewhere weird differently. But as I know Minecraft, we will probably be spawned in the middle of the ocean. For those of you who don't know what I meant with that, oh, was that lava? That's just, yeah. With the middle of the ocean. In Season 1, every time we return from another dimension, the Twilight Forest, or the... No, it was the Tropics from Bibliocraft, which unfortunately hasn't been updated yet. I'm still waiting for that update. The Tropics and the end after defeating the dragon, we were spawned in the middle of the ocean at the same spot. There was this little island, little portal for tropics, and we were spawned there. Very weird, and I bet you the game is going to do the same thing now. We're going to be spawning in the middle of the ocean. Speaking of ocean, I need 2 buckets of water for the portal. Is that a zombie? Yes. But there was water somewhere right behind us, wasn't there? Let's just check the map. This way, yeah, there was water right there. Okay. Yeah, this episode calmer compared to what you guys probably used to. Just showing you a few new sites, I guess, because normally I'm doing like all this dungeon crawling and action-packed stuff, dying and so on. But yeah, as it is, we are stranded and trying to find our way home. So, my hut was that direction. Ouch. So, but yeah, at least you get to see the revolver in action. It has 8 damage and takes a bit longer to reload. But I don't think I'm gonna use it much after I used all the bullets, because I have a powerful bow. And the quiver is really helpful to store the arrows. So there should be the hut right behind here around the corner. Ah, the Twilight Forest is horrible to navigate. I have my... Duh. I could have just jumped the whole time. Why didn't you guys say anything? Lag jump through the Twilight Forest. Bouncy, bouncy. I love these boots. There is the hut. Yay. Okay. We're back at the hut. Let's do the same thing as we did before. Before we do this, before we open the portal, we'll just quickly make ourselves a furnace, because I want to have a furnace over here. Just chuck it there. I do not have any coal. Let's burn wood. And then we put up the little bugs here. So, squish, 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 squish. So, now it's lit up in here. Nice and cozy. Okay, where do we put our portal? Where do we put our portal? I'll say we put it up here. Yeah, somewhere here. That looks good. Let's clear this out. I'm guessing right there will do. I already started to making a hole there. So let's clear all this stuff away, just in case it influences the portal, which I doubt it does, but you never know. So there we go. We'll have my flowers right here. Boom, boom. Put them all around. So put a piece of dirt back in there. And where is the diamond? There we got it. Please work, please work, please work. Yes. Ah, we got a way home. Okay, again, before I jump in there to check if everything is okay on the other side, if everything is working, I will quickly back up the game to just, just be sure. I'll see you in a second. So, backed it up, and let's crash it. Downloading terrain. Oh, yes, it worked. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. And we're not going to be asked. We're not. Great. The ghost is back. Bear is still here. And we're not asked to start our Tale of Kingdoms quest. Brilliant. Okay, then we know. We established base in the Twilight Forest and we found our way back home. I'm gonna call this an episode. Yes, I know the last two episodes were a bit shorter, but I want to crank out more content, and I'm sure there is going to be an episode sooner or later where we're going to do some major boss fighting where it is going to take half an hour or longer. So I'm gonna keep it with this now. Just showed you around a little bit, and I hope you enjoyed it. And as usual, help me grow the channel, spread the word, and have a nice day.